All right. We are live. Trying to look for some psychic Pokemon to shiny hunt. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you know what? I could do Rabombi. Because I do need a Rabombi. You know, it'll be easier to notice a Rabombi versus a Cutie Fly. So let's go ahead and do that. What's up, Hound? Welcome, welcome. Shiny hunting in Pokemon Scarlet. We're almost done. Only have a few more shinies left in this game before we move on to the next one. Welcome to the stream, Rodney. Hey, Bun Bun, what's up? What's going on? Welcome, Kayla. Welcome, Lucas. What? I don't know why the YouTube chat took that away, but you need coffee. So I was actually looking at how many shinies I have left to catch, and I didn't realize that the website I'm using actually has certain Pokemon down like twice. So I actually don't have that many Pokemon left in Scarlet to shiny hunt. I have the starters, I have, after that, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like 16? Oh, you took it away? Welcome, everybody. Yeah, so we're very close to being done with shiny hunting in this game, and then we can actually go do Pokemon Sword, and we can do the Dynamax adventures with viewers. Because the odds in appreciate the like, Footy Snake, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, we can do like Dynamax adventures with viewers. The shiny chances on Dynamax adventure is 1 in 100. This freaking guy again. What's up, Mr. Portal? Toucannon is back. Cramorant, always here. You'll stop doom scrolling and do more Kabuto resets. Good luck on those resets. I still need to go and shiny hunt the fossils at some point. Appreciate the follow there. Thank you very much, Mr. Portal. Hopefully your Kabuto shiny hunt is not as long as my Sprigatito Masuda hunt. Appreciate the likes, Footy Snake. Thank you very much. Yeah, we got the fossils last time. Thank you very much. 500 likes drop. You respect the effort. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's gonna help push the live out to more people, so it's always appreciated. Appreciate the follow there. But yeah, if we can get Scarlet done like relatively soon, we can do a lot of kind of community content in Sword. It'll be pretty cool to just see like people in chat being like, yo, I got a shiny from the Dynamax adventure. Are you going for a shiny dex? Yes. So who are you hunting for the moment? I am currently hunting for Rabombi just because there's an outbreak. And I don't feel like trying to shiny hunt Cutie Fly because that thing is so tiny. So once I saw this outbreak, I was like, all right, I need to just go to this outbreak immediately. And yeah, Rabombi, survive this, please survive this. After getting a whole nuclear laser from the heavens thrown at it. That is such a classic video. But yeah, I'm going for a shiny dex. Not necessarily like a Scarlet shiny dex, but like an overall shiny living dex. So I have about maybe like less than 20 shinies to go. 8 of those are the starters, which I'm not looking forward to doing those. What up, what up? Just cracked a fresh dirty Mountain Dew. Let's get it, boys. Yeah, Rabombi is a nice mon. Rabombi is like kind of like people don't expect it to like be good. But that fairy typing is always much appreciated. Bad Monkey, appreciate the follow there. Thank you very much. I might need to like reset the time because it looks like Rabombi only spawns like during the daytime. So that's kind of one of the annoying parts. Let's see if there's any other thing I can shiny hunt in the meantime. I wonder, does moving time forward... Honestly, what's harder, Legend ZA Shiny or a Leaf Green Kangaskhan? Definitely a Leaf Green Kangaskhan. A Legend ZA Shiny is like a gift. It's like the free redemption, free redeemable gift you get from like various websites. I have so many extra shinies just stuck in Pokemon Home from Legend ZA. Okay, let me save it here. I'm gonna test something. I want to move the time forward because I know moving the time backwards resets the outbreak, but does moving it forward reset the outbreak? Okay, it does. So 1000s like coming in, but then I got to get ready how I'll keep this on in the background. Appreciate that, Footy Snake. Thank you very much. What's up, cool washing machine? I'm currently hunting Rabombi. But the time of day kind of changed, so it kind of despawned. That's the only annoying part with some of these Pokemon, is that they have like a certain time of day that they show up. So what should I do here? Your fossil is back to life. It's Kabuto, like I thought. So what should we do? I guess in the meantime, we'll just have to wait for daytime to kind of happen in the game for me to continue shiny hunting Rabombi. Do I have a favorite regional form? I would say shiny hunt the starters. You want me to like lose my mind? My favorite regional form is probably Hisuian Zoroark. Before that, it was probably Alolan Marowak. Shiny Charmander easy and Cyndaquil is easier as well. Yeah, so I already have every single starter shiny outside of Generation 9. So my friend here wants me to shiny Gen 9 starters. I've gotten one shiny Sprigatito after 885 eggs. Seems like a weird location for this outbreak. Okay, maybe I should pivot to something else. Because how long does in-game time... Oh, I think it's getting light out. It looks like it's getting light out. Let's fly back. Traded a lot of my shiny starters. People had plenty on offer after their community days. Yeah, so I didn't really and don't really play Pokemon Go. Oh, so Titan is sick. I actually recently got a random encounter shiny Citadel like a few streams ago. Okay, good. It's becoming daytime, so I can actually... I need to be going this way. So Titan is another shiny added to the list of black shinies are always good. Alright, it should be going into daytime soon, hopefully. I got into Go when I wanted to complete a living dex and needed to get Meltan. Now I play it pretty casually. Yeah, so I didn't play it like whatsoever for like until recently. Like when, because the whole time I didn't realize that they were like, it was easy to get certain shinies, or they had like events for it, or the Shiny Mew event, that kind of stuff. So I just never really cared for it. And then I found out about all of these like exclusive shinies that are kind of in Pokemon Go. And I saw that there was a like coming up like a Diancie event to like get shiny Diancie. And I was like, all right, maybe now is the time for me to jump into Pokemon Go so I can get some of these shiny Pokemon that are just only available in Go, or much easier in Go. So there's a chance I might just wait for the next event for the Paldean starters to be shiny, because I don't know if I want to Masuda hunt 8 times for starters. The last 2 Masuda hunts I took was I can befriend you. Pokemon Go. Yeah, I'll have to do that. I'll send you the stuff after. But yeah, my first Masuda hunt, like in a long time, was a shiny cast form in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That took about, I think it was 402 eggs. And then the Sprigatito after that was 885. So it was kind of took the wind off my sails because I was like, this is long. The hardest shiny hunt known to man is Pokemon Champions. Yeah. Luckily, I finished my shiny Pokemon Champions video. Got it uploaded. So if anyone's interested in seeing every single shiny Pokemon model in the current regulation, it is on my TikTok, it is on my YouTube. Shout out to my friend Panda for providing me with a Quaquavel so I can make the video. All right, when is it going to be daytime already? All you've found so far is Farigiraf. It's been interesting getting back, or not really getting back, but learning VGC. Because before Pokemon Champions came out, I didn't really battle. And since like Ultra Sun and Moon, I think. Like Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, around that time is when I used to battle, but more so like singles. I never did VGC. So coming into Champions and like all these new Pokemon that I had never seen in a competitive light, and I'm like, I did not know some of these Pokemon were absolute menaces. Like if you showed me Farigiraf and you're like, is this Pokemon a like top competitive Pokemon? And I would have been like, no, that thing looks dumb. It's just a giraffe. Little did I know that damn ability it has. Love you some Trick Room fun. Yeah, whenever I see a Farigiraf, if the team I'm using at the time is able to, I completely nuke that Farigiraf into oblivion. That thing is not surviving a single turn as long as I can do something about it. Current VGC team is kind of mid, but you're in like high ultra. Yeah, off stream I was because the new season started, I went ahead and ranked up a few times. Luckily with the new season, there's like a performance bonus. So if you get onto a win streak, you can get pretty high up. What am I doing? So I'm currently trying to shiny hunt for Rabombi, but it kind of despawned because it's like nighttime right now. So I'm kind of hoping that it quickly changes to daytime sometime soon so that I can continue shiny hunting this. Like I probably... Shh, Rabombi is sleeping. Rabombi needs to wake up. Win streaks was a thing in season 1. I remember intentionally losing like 5 in a row for bonus. Yeah, in this season they added like a performance thing. So I guess like depending on whatever rank you achieved, you get an extra boost while you're going from Pokeball tier. Quality is great. Thank you. Come on, Rabombi. Because this Rabombi's the last one I need for the evolutionary line. He had a shiny Raichu as a starter for the DLC. Have you built any new teams when he started playing? In terms of like new teams for like the DLC of Scarlet, is that what you're talking about? Because I beat the story for all of this like years ago, so I don't really remember any of the teams. Only annoyance is that you're at a disadvantage for shiny hunts because the Switch 2 can load more Pokemon. Yeah. I am glad that I decided to... Your favorite Pokemon is Magikarp. I decided to shiny hunt in... when I got my Switch 2. Because I didn't really shiny hunt before. I was shiny hunting in Arceus, and then... I got my Switch 2 in like December of last year when I went back to the States. I can't imagine shiny hunting on the Switch 1. Like super poor performance and just the Switch 1 in general. Respect to you for grinding on the Switch 1. Appreciate the follow, Noodle. Thank you very much. So everyone who's here, in case you're new or you missed it, eventually when we go back to Pokemon Sword to shiny hunt in Dynamax adventures, we're going to be doing pretty much community, like people can join in on the Dynamax adventure so we can all shiny hunt at the same time. I would say... Let me see, when can I expect? Ideally, because I actually in beginning of June I have to go to Korea because I have to go sort out my visa for in Japan. So I'll be there for almost like 2 weeks. So during those 2 weeks, I don't think I'll be able to really stream. So either we can probably do one before I leave to Korea, and then we can pick it back up when I get back. Because when I have to go to the embassy, I have to give them the documents. Then I have to wait like 5 business days to receive my visa. And I got 2 weeks just to be safe. So I have enough time. But I will plan to have like YouTube shorts and TikTok, you know, shorts scheduled out of like shiny compilations and maybe some other long form content. I've been having a friend who's not really a fan of Pokemon rank Pokemon designs for the first time. And then once we finally got him caught up, he started ranking shiny designs. Those aren't on TikTok just because those are like super long form content. And usually that's like not ideal for TikTok. But I'm gonna plan to record with him again to rank some more shiny designs for the different generations. What up, Truth or Dare? Welcome, welcome. My favorite legendary from Scarlet and Violet, including DLC. Yours is the Poison Monkey. Probably Walking Wake. I feel like that's just such a cool design. Okay, is it gonna turn into like nighttime anytime soon? You know what? Give me a second. Do I do free trades? It kind of depends. Nope, I don't want to go to sleep. Wait, let me close the game. I'm gonna try to rewind the clock. You can sleep to turn it into day. I did not know that. Are you talking about like going to sleep in your like dormitory or whatever in the school? Shows how much I know about this game. I do not have a spare Mew, no. I say, can't I just... Don't I have a... Do I have a spare room in here, or do I have to go in here? Well, we'll find out. Yeah, I've seen some like fan-made stuff that are kind of cool. Nope, that's not where I want to go. If this works, Noodle is the GOAT. Because I'm pretty sure Kitakami has a different like time. Okay, so it's still dark. This cannot be the handsome Figgy. It is. But we can always try this. There's nothing more handsome than this Cramorant face. You're glad that the frames per second went up on the Switch 2 for this game? Yes. Like, the Switch 2 experience is how this game should have been. Like, this should have been the first experience people had with this game. So I did sleep at the school and it did not switch the time. Unless I did it wrong. You still remember the lag and the glitches? Yeah, like, hello, Foy Coco. Like, I still, even with the, like, poor performance, I enjoyed my time with Scarlet and Violet, but yeah, like, seeing this game now on the Switch 2, it's like, oh, man. The game being a solid 60. Usually there's no problems. The Switch can handle more Pokemon. Did you get the DLC? Yeah, I'm currently in the DLC area right now. Trying to shiny hunt this Ribombee. Being able to fly with the DLC. Lately, you've been playing Pokemon Sword and Ultra Moon. Yeah, I have my Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon on my 3DS. Every now and then, I'll go in there and do a couple soft resets for some legendaries. I'm actually planning to go back to Pokemon Sword to Shiny Hunt and Dynamax Adventures for some legendaries. They got a poor Pokemon Sun and Moon in the Switch. I want it so bad. Yeah, it would be cool to kind of just play all the Pokemon games on one system. But I know the 3DS is probably a bit difficult for them to like properly figure out porting. Oh, gonna get your day started. Need your coffee. Have a good day. I appreciate you stopping by, Etherbolt. Thank you for the follow. We'll definitely catch you around in future streams whenever we get to Pokemon Sword. Get some Dynamax adventures going on. 3DS is simple enough if you do what emulators do and just display both screens on one. They figured out BDSP remakes on a single screen. I think they can do ports if they wanted. That's true. They need to... You modded your 3DS XL just for Pokemon? They need to, ideally in Generation 10, or if we somehow get like a Legends Galar game, because Galarian Ponyta, to my knowledge, has not been in a game since that generation. And I want a shiny hunt Galarian Ponyta. But there's like no easy way to do it. I'd be down for a Let's Go Johto game. That sounds sick. What's up, Pokemon TCG? Welcome. Yeah, it's currently locked to Sword and Shield. I would take a remake of Pokemon Black and White. I feel like Black and White is underrated. You got your shiny Galarian Ponyta from Go? Yeah, I might have to invest into shiny hunting in Go. Because Dynamax Adventures have a kind of limited pool of what Pokemon are in there outside of like the legendaries. So for a bunch of Pokemon in Sword and Shield, like the only way for you to shiny hunt is just by knocking out a bunch of them or Masuda hunting. Like outside of Dynamax Adventures, oh, whoops. Okay, we're at the end of this outbreak. So now we need to make us a, I'm pretty sure like a fairy sandwich probably would be ideal. These things are so tiny though. Okay. So for a because we don't want to do encounter necessarily. So fairies are just one tomato and a salty and a spicy. Do I have a spicy? Okay, I have one. So we'll see. See if we're lucky. Dynamax Adventure with chat's gonna be fire? Yeah. With the odds of a Dynamax Adventure, like people are bound to get a shiny in the stream. So it'll be cool to see if like people in the chat get a shiny legendary. You don't know why a lot of people hated the Loyal 3? You really like them? I think, yeah, I guess it's just like, since there's, because the Loyal 3 are the DLC ones, right? From this generation? Like Monkey Dory, Okidogi, and Pheasantipity, right? Are those the Loyal 3? Oh, I accidentally did encounter for fairies. Yeah, I guess it's just like, you know, people haven't really spent much time with them since they're so new. So I don't necessarily blame anyone for not really being a fan of them. This is gonna be interesting since they're so tiny. But I want to try to get all of the annoying shiny hunts out of the way. Any of these small Pokemon, get them out of the way. Mr. Marin, appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Zamazenta and Zacian were peak. What's up, Tomboy Gamer Wolf? Welcome to the stream. Trying to get this shiny Rabombi. You're shiny hunting in Shield too? Yeah, we're gonna be in the future. Like, I'll probably do like one next week, and then eventually once I'm finished with Scarlet, we're planning to do Dynamax adventures with the community. So if you're interested in doing Dynamax adventures with everyone, stick around, drop a follow. Once I know for sure I'm doing a Dynamax adventure, I'll make a live event on TikTok so that you can actually see it on my profile, and you can, like, I think you can RSVP and stuff. So I'll make sure to do that ahead of time just so that people are aware. You still need shiny Zacian. You only have Zama. Yeah, I don't have any of those shiny yet. Right now in my birds. Yep. What up, Toby? Welcome. Right now in my Pokemon Sword, I have a... What do I have? I think Reshiram, Azelf, and something else. I forget. Yes, I'm playing on Switch too, and it does indeed run like butter. Solid 60 FPS. More Pokemon actually show up on the screen because the Switch can actually handle it. Hello there, Appa. Now, the only thing that would make this game better would be if they somehow added in the shiny sound effect from Legends ZA or Legends Arceus. Then this game would be nearly perfect. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, if I was to choose any game as like the best in recent years for Pokemon, I would say it's Arceus for sure. Like, honestly, Arceus was some peak Pokemon, especially some of the battles towards the end. Absolute cinema. Never played Arceus or ZA. They're not my kind of games, but I wouldn't mind watching people stream them. Yeah, I still need to finish a few more shiny hunts in Arceus. I'm kind of debating if I should do them on stream or not, because one of them isn't the most exciting. It's shiny Wormadam, because I recently got a shiny Burmy from attacking the trees, but it was male, unfortunately, so I need to go shiny hunt for Burmy again. And just to avoid potentially getting another male Burmy, I started trying to get the perfect Pokédex for Wormadam, so then I can just shiny hunt Wormadam. So I have that, and then I have one more, or technically two more Petalils, because I need to get Hisui and Lilligant and normal Lilligant, and I'm not shiny hunting for Petalil in Scarlet. I've already done that once and started losing my mind. When your one gripe with PLA is them only including Alolan Vulpix and not Raichu. Yeah. They added so many like good Pokemon in Arceus. Like, it's actually kind of crazy when you think about it, especially from a competitive standpoint. Like Basculegion, Sneasler, like those things are menaces. Whoops, did not mean to run into that. Your first shiny was your shiny Alpha Heracross? Yeah, I've gotten a few Alpha shinies, luckily. I got a random encounter Snorlax. Would I be able to help you with a trade evo for a follow? Maybe at some point, but not at the moment. Currently trying to shiny hunt this Rabombi. I got 20 minutes on this sandwich, hopefully. Doesn't take too long. The shiny Rogan Roller, so I'm trying again to get it this time, redeem myself after that. While I was looking at my phone, I accidentally killed. Damn. Yeah, luckily with the recent games where you can turn off autosave, because I've definitely like accidentally KO'd a shiny before as well, but you can just reload and everything's okay. Gonna try looking at my screen this time because I was looking at my phone and I didn't pay attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I've definitely failed a lot. Granted, when you shiny hunt so much, you're bound to fail a bunch of shinies. Like, I've definitely failed. I think in Scarlet I've definitely failed more than any other game. Like ZA and Arceus is kind of hard to fail a shiny, I feel like, but like there's been times where I was doing like town resets. I was doing town resets for a shiny Marini and I didn't see a shiny, and then I turned around to go into the town and like a split second a shiny Marini popped up, but I entered the town. Like I had no time to react, and then I lost the shiny. If this had shiny sound, it'll be a top 3. Yeah. Okay, looks like Rabombi is no longer here. So I think we're gonna have to like do this shiny hunt in increments. Because there's like a small window of time. You need more herbas? Yeah, usually I find streams on like Twitch that usually do herba raids that guarantee you like 9 or 10 herba mystica. Okay, so let's do picnic. Yeah, I don't know if there's any TikTok streams that do it, but I know on Twitch I've seen a few. That's how I farmed a bunch of my herba mystica. So this one I should do a sweet and a sour, right? Or is it a... Let's try sweet and spicy. No, sweet and sour I think should work. And if it doesn't work, we just reset anyway. Yeah, like I know there's one raid that guarantees like 5 salties and then 1 of the other 4. Then there's another one that does 2 of each. Want to trade? I want to evolve a Alolan Graveler and can't find anybody to trade with. Yeah, I can definitely help people out with trades for like trade evolutions for sure. Just give me a moment to try and get this shiny if possible. Unfortunately, I have to do like the reset this way because it's such a small window of time. Fizzin World, appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Hopefully we don't. So I'm currently shiny hunting Rabombi. We kind of have to pay attention because it's super tiny. And it turns pink from yellow. But it only spawns during a certain part of the day, so after some time they kind of despawn, so then we have to reset the game and then make the shiny sandwich again. There's a few of the Pokemon like this that are kind of time based. Yeah, Cutie Fly evolution, yep. I already caught 1 shiny Cutifly, and after I was burning my eyes trying to look at these tiny little Cutifly, I decided that I will wait until I get a Rabombi outbreak and I'll shiny hunt that way because the Cutifly is insanely small. Oh, there goes a shiny. All right, not bad. All right, we saved beforehand, so it shouldn't die to any kind of weird shenanigans. All right, we have a luxury ball. We can do a luxury ball. Because I don't really have any other... Oh, no. Heal Ball would be nice, actually. Critical capture, let's go. All right, we can knock out Rabombi from our list. I didn't catch it in a quick ball, so no angel wings were clipped. Now, since we caught a Rabombi, we do have 26 minutes left on a fairy sandwich. So what should we do? Yes, I just found the shiny like a couple seconds ago. So what I could do is I can reset outbreaks looking for some other shinies or other fairy types. Should we just do Curlia? I guess we can just go do Curlia. Yeah, it was super quick into that sandwich. I guess since we're at it, we can just we can try to shiny hunt Curlia. Let's do the trade. Yeah, we'll 100% do the trade after this shiny sandwich is done. But I will promise you that if you can stick around for, I know it's kind of long, 25 minutes, I will 100% do your trade evolution immediately once this sandwich is done. I just got your shiny Charm and Violet. You're gonna raid anyway? Okay. Congrats on the shiny Charm on Violet. May you get many, many shinies. So looking at my list of Pokemon that I have left, I think I want to try to go for a Psychic shiny. So I have Gothita, Gothorita, and Gothitelle. We can try to get those. Found 2 shiny Giraffarigs and a Flamigo in less than 30 minutes. Nice. Yep. This is where the fun starts. What was my best full odds shiny? So it wasn't necessarily full odds, because I had the shiny charm when both of these happened, but I feel like the odds are high enough that they beat normal odds. So my first ever shiny Combi was a random encounter in Legends Arceus. So female Combi shiny random encounter in Arceus. It wasn't in an outbreak or anything. It was just in the overworld and it popped up. Then I got actually another female shiny Combi random encounter in Scarlet. I was flying around trying to shiny hunt for Skwovet, and while I was flying around, another shiny female Combi. So I did have the shiny charm, yes. In terms of full odds, I'm trying to think. Like, I know I got a shiny Ekans full odds in Legend ZA, and I wasn't like doing the whole like fast travel reset thing. I was just going through my playthrough and got a shiny Ekans. That's probably the best one I can think of that I can remember in recent memory. But yeah, I would say 100% like my best luck has been getting 2 shiny female combies and not even trying to hunt for it. Just happened randomly. So I do have a male shiny combi. I ended up finding one in an outbreak in Legends Arceus. What are my platforms? So I am on mainly YouTube, and all my socials are the same. So you can find me on Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok, Figgy640. For any like more, because I have some Pokopia content and some other content on my YouTube that are a bit more long form. So I usually don't post some of those videos on TikTok just because they're like longer videos. And I'll be honest, a bunch of my like tier list videos with my friend who's ranking Pokemon for the first time and seeing designs for the first time, those are like 30-minute plus videos, and I don't feel like breaking up each of those videos into short form content because that's just kind of tedious. But I would say main platform, you found many shiny male combis, no female, no Vespiquen. Damn. Yeah, like when I first started shiny hunting, I was like, damn, this is gonna be the hardest part. Okay, Gyarados, stop killing stuff. I was like, man, I'm not looking forward to shiny hunting any of those Pokemon because of like the odds. But then I got lucky. Now, I did decide to try and shiny hunt Salandit, female Salandit. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's another one in my living dex, so technically 10. After that, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go wait for a Salazzle outbreak and shiny hunt shiny hunt a Salazzle that way. I should probably post up an image on my screens showing all of my social media platforms. He also gave out the Salandits after like 4 and hunted Salazzle. Yeah. It took so long for me to get a Salazzle outbreak. It was kind of ridiculous. He also gave out. Yeah, I read that. All right, we got 18 minutes for potential second shiny from this outbreak over here. I already have a bunch of the. Or I already have this for my living dex, so if we do find one, it will be added to our giveaway pile. I'm gonna, maybe once I'm in Korea and I'm not streaming, I can try to look into setting up, I don't know if I can maybe like set up a website, or maybe I can set up a Discord so I can try to like actually set up shiny giveaways in the future. Because I don't have a Discord yet. I'm just in like my friend's Discord, but I probably should get my own Discord. You don't see a mouth on Meltan. How is he eating these berries you're feeding him? That is a good question. One of life's biggest mysteries, and many mysteries. Let's see here. Oops. But yeah, once the shiny sandwich is done, you know, we'll handle Noodle's evolution trade. But if anyone else needs some evolution trade assistance, I guess that will be the time to get that done before I look for another shiny Pokemon. I'm working on getting the best buddy ribbon and go with shiny Meltan. Then I'll evolve him to Melmetal and send him to Let's Go. I tried to send my shiny Meltan to Let's Go and they didn't let me. Unless it's only the gift Meltan that's able to go into Let's Go for completing the Pokédex. Because I caught mine in Pokemon Go and then tried to move it to Let's Go and it didn't let me. So yeah, so I sent it from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home. And once they were both in Pokemon Home, Meltan and Melmetal, because I made sure to catch two for my living decks, I wasn't able to move it over to Let's Go. Oh, you have to send them direct to Let's Go from Go? Gotcha. I was trying to, when I got my shiny Volcanion, I wanted to bring it to Pokemon Scarlet, but it's locked into ZA. You just transferred your shiny Bulbasaur from Pokemon Go to ZA, grinding for the Mega Stone. Nice. I am a big fan of Mega Venusaur. That thing is a nice little tank. What other games do I play? I play a bunch of different games. I'm actually planning to get back into more variety stuff just so that I'm not burnt out on Pokemon. I still have, like, I bought Black Myth Wukong like when it first released, but then I moved to Japan and then I had some computer problems and then I never ended up streaming it. But now that my like computer's all fixed now and doesn't have issues, I kind of want to go and actually stream Black Myth Wukong. I also haven't played Claire Expedition 33, which I've heard a lot of good things about, and it was on my list of games that I wanted to play but never got around to playing. So I definitely want to go back into other kind of games, but I play a bit of everything. Dark Souls, you know, single player 3D game, 3D like action adventure games, almost everything. Roguelikes. Hades was like one of my favorite games. Baldur's Gate. The Xenoblade games, I played through all of those. Like I played through a bunch of games when I was mainly on Twitch before I moved to Japan, but I lost a lot of those playthroughs because they did like a purge in their storage and I wasn't really paying attention, so a lot of my old playthroughs are just gone forever since they were deleted from Twitch. Appreciate the like on the stream, Super Blade. Thank you very much. All right, we got 9 minutes on this sandwich. Yeah, flying is so good. You see, maybe the next one we do isn't Gothitelle. Because let me see, let me look at my list. We could do Sunkern and some Flora, Bounsweet. Bounsweet I can leave for off stream because it's mainly just attacking the tree over and over again. So we could do like Sunkern, Sunflora, and potentially Swaddle, Swadloon. Or we can do Solosis and Duosion, because I still need those two. A couple options. We'll have to see. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of hungry, but it is 10 p.m. I should not order anything to eat. but I want to, but I shouldn't. All right, we got 6.5 minutes on our sandwich. So Noodle, feel free to get ready. Once these 6 minutes are up, we can go ahead and do that trade. Now, do you need the trade? I'm guessing in Scarlet, right? Because I don't think Alolan whatever is in Sword, right? So yeah, feel free to get ready. I will get that trade to you immediately once the sandwich is done. And if anyone else needs to like evolve one of their Pokemon via trading or Union Circle, let me know. And we can take a small little break from shiny hunting to get some trade evolutions done for people before we move on to the next shiny hunt. Which reminds me, actually, let me save because I don't remember if I saved Opton Violet yesterday. To be honest, had the best time in a while. Within an hour, found a shiny. Yeah, the game is nice for shiny hunting. Want to trade or shiny hunt together? So right now, I don't think I will do shiny Union Circle hunting for today. I can maybe do that tomorrow. But if anybody needs to trade some evolutions, then I can get that done. I am planning to do Dynamax adventures with viewers. I'll make sure to set up a live event on my TikTok. Appreciate the follow, Trooper. I'll make sure to do a live event just so that people know when it's happening and can just like schedule the time to show up. Now the Dynamax Adventures only has spots for 4, so you know, it might take a few attempts to trying to get into the group, but we'll definitely be doing Dynamax Adventure raids with the community. Try to get everybody some shiny legendary Pokemon. Now, I will apologize in advance if we fail any Dynamax raids, because I'm not familiar with doing them in a group of people. I'll probably try to research on what some of the best Pokemon to pick are. What am I shiny hunting right now? So initially we were shiny hunting Rabombi. We caught our shiny Rabombi, and because we caught it so quickly into our sandwich, we just flew to this other outbreak with Curlia, and we're just seeing if we're just gonna see if we have a shiny. I'm not like, I don't really care to get a shiny from this one because I already have it from my living dex, but we just didn't want to potentially let the sandwich go to waste. What is the code? You haven't done Dynamax in forever? Yeah, it should be fun. Appreciate the follow, Jawad. And Diki, what is the code? You mean the code for what? If you're talking about Union Circle, I am currently not doing Union Circle. If you're talking about something else, then I don't know. But feel free to elaborate. Pokemon Scarlet. Yeah, today I don't plan on doing Union Circles. We've done a few in the past. Because I know some people need to like farm blueberry points so that they can unlock the starters in the biomes. I know I did that like last stream or the stream before. I opened up a Union Circle for someone so that they can get some blueberry points to unlock the starters. Satoto and Titan Shiny complete. Nice. Congrats. Yes, the Titan is such a clean shiny. Alright, don't think we're gonna get a shiny Curlia from the looks of it. I feel like the timer ball is a very good fit for Titan. Alright, 20. We'll do one more reset. Alright, shiny sandwich is done. Alright, Noodle, if you are ready, let me know. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and show off our shiny Rabombi. Appreciate the follow, Jan. Thank you. And then, yeah, let me know when you're ready. You didn't know Rabombi looked like that in shiny form? Yeah, it's really cute. All right, I'm gonna put the. Let me know when you're ready for the link code, and then I'll put it in. The link code is going to be 159. Can I help you with the exclusives, please? Are you, if I remember correctly, right? You just want the exclusives. You're not necessarily trying to shiny hunt for them, right? Which ones do you need? Which exclusives do you need? Like all of them? Like every single one? Okay. Oh, you don't have to give me a shiny Rookidee. I wasn't paying attention. You can just give me the Pokemon I get back. I already have Rookie D for my living decks. That is an interesting name. Now, if you don't care for the Rookie D, I could add it to my shiny giveaway pile. But okay. Let me see, what are the Scarlet. Now, do you just need the exclusives for like the base game just so that you can get a shiny charm? Okay, let me look up the exclusives real quick. Oh, that is quite a lot of exclusives. All right, I'm going to form a union circle. Yeah, because let me see how many. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3. Some of these are gonna be harder. Those are easy. All right, I'm gonna form a union circle. If you need to farm blueberry points or catch exclusive Pokemon, feel free to join. I will probably only do this for like 20-30 minutes and then get back to my shiny hunting. What's this? So someone needs to get some of the exclusives from Scarlet. So gonna take a break from shiny hunting so that they can get some of these exclusives. So if you also need exclusives or you want to farm blueberry points, then feel free to join. Probably only gonna do this for like 20-30 minutes, then get back to my scheduled shiny hunting. Oh, what game? Pokemon Scarlet. Noodle, that's you? Okay. So yeah, Oscar, feel free to join. The link code is shown on the screen. So no, so this person right now is not the person requesting. This is someone else. Oscar, is that you? Too Icy, is that you? That's you? Okay, perfect. All right, I'll wait like a few minutes, see if anyone else wants to join up. I will be starting the union circle in like 2 minutes. 10:30 on the dot for me here in Japan. Okay, we got so for the legendary, how can you do it? For the legendary, you will need to trade with someone else who also needs the legendary. Obey Cramorant and the other birds. Yes. Usually there's people online that are trading legendaries, so what's up, Umbreon Gamer? Welcome back. Usually there's someone else who's like needs the Violet legendary, because you can catch an extra. Well, yeah, not necessarily an extra. You catch the one that's in the area 0, but you would have to trade with someone. I personally don't touch trade legendaries unless like it's a close friend. All right, perfect. Off we go. So Oscar, you will I think I have to be next to you in order for my spawns to show up. So we can both go to area 0 and get the Paradox Pokemon. Everyone else, feel free to I don't know, do whatever. Trade me all your legendaries. Of course. If I get a shiny Mewtwo, it will be yours. Because I already have one. All right, Oscar, feel free to fly over to area 0. Yeah, luckily I already have a shiny Mewtwo, so if I get my hands on another one, I don't really need it. Yeah, I guess we can just start from Research Station 1. Now, unfortunately, in Area 0, you can't see each other. So, Oscar, you will have to look at my screen to have a rough idea of where I'm at when you get down to the research station number 1. So you started a new game and haven't been on the area 0. It's not letting you go there. Well, we can do the non-paradox ones. So do you have like the flight areas for some of the other locations? Like, how new of a game? Like, are you able to go to this place over here? This area? You can at least catch this Oranguru, because it's one of the exclusives. Can't even fly over there? Is there anything that you can do? Cause yeah. No, but thank you for trying to help. Okay. All right. Well, apologies, everyone. The whole purpose of this Union Circle was to get Oscar his exclusives, but it looks like that is not possible. So I am going to get back to shiny hunting. Let's see here. What should we shiny hunt? What's a good Sunkern? Should I do Sunkern or should I do Gothita and them? I think I want to do... Okay, I know what I can do. I want to do Bruxish. And since we're using a Psychic Sandwich, we can also, at the same time, potentially shiny hunt any other Psychic type Pokemon. So we're going to be doing a bunch of resets. We need an encounter type Psychic. Ideally, I think level 2, right? Or does it even matter? I don't think it matters. Whatever, I'll use this, even if it's an Urban Mystica. Can you find a female shiny Snivy, please? I'm pretty sure I've caught one before, but it is currently probably in my living dex, so I will not be catching another one. Snivy is your favorite Pokemon? That is lovely, but we already have them all. Boom, boom. Okay, so now that we have this sandwich, we go and we do the good old mass outbreak reset. And we try to look for, ideally, a Bruxish outbreak. Or the Gothitelle. That's a decent looking sandwich compared to the others. Yeah. This one looked like an actual proper sandwich. Not those abominations that they sometimes be making you make. Boom, 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 boom. Bruxish. Bruxish. I feel like I usually see Bruxish around here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only in here. Cyclozar. Slowbro. I think it might be located in here as well, potentially. Poplio, Runacles. We already have Runacles. So this is the not so fun part about trying to shiny hunt some of the Pokemon you don't have. I mean, we do have Solosis. We could do Solosis. Potentially. I think we might just do Solosis. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do Solosis since we also need that. Let's do some raids. I'll probably hold off on raids for now. Like, I don't really care too much about raids, like even like the mighty ones that they have. Okay, well, let's switch to Gyarados. This is kind of a weird outbreak location. Because these aren't necessarily part of the outbreak, as far as I'm aware. Honestly, I feel for like maybe for Solosis, it's better just to do an encounter psychic and the shiny sandwich and not do an outbreak. So yeah, because I don't really like that outbreak location. If you need any help for any of this, let me know. I need to get my Switch. Yep, no problem. I think I'll be good. Because really everything that's left in terms of shiny hunting is stuff that I can do in Scarlet. What am I hunting today? So the first thing we hunted was a shiny Rabombi. We had to reset a few times just because of the like spawn timer on them. Because if it goes to like nighttime, they disappear. But I think it was our second sandwich, second or third, I think. It appeared shiny. So we got shiny Rabombi. Now, and then we did a bit of helping someone with a trade evolution, and we went into a union circle, but then quickly disbanded that. And now I'm trying to see if I can yeah, the locked outbreaks, the time ones, yeah, they're annoying. Is this the DLC? So I'm currently in the DLC now. But the thing I'm shiny hunting is most likely going to be outside of the DLC. Just waiting for this little fish to pop up. Either that or the Gothita line. Or right now we're forcing all of the mouse outbreaks to switch. Can the Switch 1 menu look like that, or is that exclusive to Switch 2? Most likely to Switch 2. The Switch 1's UI has been the same thing since like the beginning. Yeah, for some of these shiny hunts, I'll probably still like shiny hunt off stream. Can you play Street Dog BMX? I actually need to get that game. I saw that game at PAX East a few years ago before it released. Got to meet the developer, have like a small little like interview session with him. He showed us the game. Ooh, Bounce Suite. Wait a minute. Looks like we're gonna pivot. It's time to start selling enriched uranium so you can afford a Switch 2. Yeah, I remember, like, because I'm in Japan right now, so trying to get my hands on a Nintendo Switch. Please, you're subbed. Well, we're currently playing Pokemon, but maybe in the future we will play Street Dog BMX. I'm actually glad you reminded me, because it came out and I've been meaning to play it, and I kind of forgot. So now I can remember, and I can actually get it and plan a future stream for it. But yeah, if you actually look on my YouTube, was it I think it was a YouTube Shorts. I don't know if I recorded an actual long video, but I think I have a YouTube short of Street Dog BMX from PAX East. But I think it was PAX 2024. All right, we got a random shiny Azuro. Talk about random encounter. It's like I knew this thing looked weird. I mean, I probably should have caught it in a green Pokeball, but whatever. All right, second shiny of the stream. Completely accidental. Yeah, so we're currently playing Pokemon Scarlet, shiny hunting some Pokemon. Can mobile players play on Street Dog BMX? I don't know. So I know on Street Dog BMX, I think right now, is it only console or PC? I don't know if it's on mobile. I know his previous games were on mobile, but I don't know if the most recent one is on mobile. By the way, let me know if you guys hear like a baby crying in the background. Let me know. Because I have my door open, and I think the next door neighbors, their kid is making noise. You wish you could donate, but you're from the Philippines? Yeah, no problem. You sticking around and watching is more than enough. You don't have to feel like you need to donate. Plus, I don't even know if it's possible to donate to me right now because I'm not partnered on YouTube yet. I'm close, but I appreciate you hanging out anyway. You were gonna say, when did you get a baby? Okay, let me go ahead and close the door and see if that removes the noise. All right, door's closed. You gotta sleep, have fun. Wish you hit 1 million subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh. Well, it's fine. It was starting to get cold anyway. Well, I guess we can get this bounce suite and maybe try to shiny hunt for Sunkern and Sunflora. All good. You're secretly taking out your phone? Man, I'm glad this outbreak showed up, because like one of the few ways to shiny hunt this thing, like exclusively, is attacking that tree over there and having them fall off the tree. It's very time consuming and boring. So we should definitely be able to get a shiny from this outbreak much quicker. By the way, do you know BMX mobile games? So I'm not really familiar with BMX mobile games outside of Street Dog BMX, because when I went to PAX and met the developer, he kind of talked about his history of previous releases. So BMX mobile games, I'm not sure, but I do need to open up Steam after stream and get Street Dog BMX, because it is something I've wanted to play. You're gonna find some games. Yep. Enjoy. No! Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so for the outbreak, we are gonna need, let me see, I need a good vantage point to do the picnic resets, which might be over here. I think this looks like a good reset point. So we'll drop a save, drop a picnic. Now, normally I wouldn't do encounter power level 3. Should I do it? Because it might get rid of the yeah, no, I should just do normal encounter. Lettuce, sweet and sour. I can do an encounter for Sunkern and Sunflora. Boom, 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 da, 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 da. All right, come on, shiny bound sweet. Shiny bound sweet, it has like the purple. Oh, I thought that Wooper was a shiny bound sweet for a second. You have a question? Yeah, sure. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Do I have shiny Applin? I have all of the shiny Applins for my living decks, yes. But in terms of extras, I do not. I actually had a extra shiny Applin, but I traded it for another shiny because I needed to record something for a video. But now there are no more extras. Hello Diki, welcome back. But yeah, I don't currently have any more shiny Applins for trade. And any other I mean, I might shiny hunt it because I know that would be a Pokemon, shiny Pokemon that people would want in the future. Because I do plan on doing giveaways because I have a bunch of shinies that are extra. So maybe at some point I'll try to shiny hunt for Applin again for the giveaway. Come on, bound sweet. Let's make this a quick shiny so we can shiny hunt something else. What kind of other shinies do I have left? A whole lot. Appreciate the follow, Taziki. Thank you very much. I have like 5 Iron Juguluses that are extra. Have some other Paradox Pokemon that are extra. We just caught an Azurill, so that's added to the list. I think I currently inside of Scarlet, because I moved a bunch of extra Pokemon over, shiny Pokemon over. I think I have like 120 plus currently that I can give away in Scarlet. Another like maybe 10 or 15 that I can give away in no. So I do not hack any Pokemon. These are all Pokemon that I've caught. Any Pokemon that I give away is a Pokemon that I have captured myself, so you don't have to worry about any hacking issues that, you know, from other people. The only other 2 shinies in my giveaway collection are from viewers that have given me a shiny. So recently Noodles, if I'm not mistaken, we helped them trade their Graveler and they gave me a shiny Rookidee. I already have a Rookidee for my collection, so I will most likely be putting that into the giveaway pile. W's for you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I figured, you know, I'm trying to get partnered on YouTube and, you know, increase my following on TikTok eventually. So, you know, I'll be honest, I want to try to get some money off of social media platforms, right? If I can make some, you know, income from these, then that would be perfect. So we're working towards that. Can you give me a shiny? You don't, I think for now, like, I won't really be requesting shinies from people. Did I miss a shiny? I wasn't really paying attention. I do not have a shiny Zekrom. I will most likely try to shiny hunt for a shiny Zekrom from the Dynamax adventures. It's okay, Taziki. I'm okay. I do appreciate the offer though. Come on, bound sweet. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. You going for Basculin at the moment? Oh, shiny Basculin is a very tough hunt. I've caught one Basculin shiny in Scarlet, but most of the ones I've caught have been in Legends Arceus. I do not have a shiny Mew, no. And I'm pretty sure the only legal way to get a shiny Mew at the very moment is Pokemon Go or You have to have like the Japanese copy. No, no. So the white line. Are you going for like white? You said you're going for white stripe Basculin? Because the shiny for Basculin is like a slightly different color on like the fins, and then the green is like slightly brighter. It's kind of tough to notice. Like if you have Legends Arceus, I would just try doing it on that one since it has the shiny sound effect. Because even though I caught one in Scarlet, it was kind of difficult to see. Welcome back. You have a question, Pokemon and egg can be cheated? I mean, if technically, yes, people could hack Pokemon eggs into their game and hatch them and trade them to people. People can pretty much hack almost anything in Pokemon games. And sometimes Nintendo's system can't really like determine, because some TikTok lives give me eggs and says 100 is shiny address. I mean, if that's the case, then it's probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it's hacked. Like anyone who trades an egg to someone and guarantees that it's a shiny, odds are they hacked it. Because you can't really tell if it's a shiny or not until it hatches. Like, you would have to be really careful online. Like, I get, you know, why some people would do it, right? They probably want to make money off of it. But if someone's just like trading guaranteed shiny eggs for like donations or followers or blah 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 blah, like there's a good chance that it's hacked. Like for me on my YouTube, I'm gonna be uploading my shinies that I've caught for the past like year or so from my YouTube over to TikTok. So like you'll be able to see, for the most part, every shiny that I've caught. You want to battle? No. Currently just focused on shiny hunting. But we could do like some viewer battles in Pokemon Champions maybe at some point. My favorite shiny, probably Greninja. Okay, I knew that was shiny. And I almost accidentally set up a picnic. Yo, what up? Etches? I'll use a nest ball, whatever. How's your hunt going? It's going pretty well. We just caught our third shiny. First one was Rabambi. Let me go organize this. First one was Rabambi, then we got a random encounter Azuro, and then we just got Bounsweet. So I have 16 minutes left in the sandwich. I guess I could just keep shiny hunting for another one, and then I can try to shiny hunt for Sunkern and Sunflora. Because I think I know the location to kind of shiny hunt some Sunkerns and some Floras. There's a mixture of other Pokemon in there as well. I don't think there's like a way to isolate Sunkern. Because I don't think there are Sunkern outbreaks. I know there's like Sunflora outbreaks, but I don't think there's Sunkern outbreaks. Oh, I got invited to a showcase. I'm guessing it's an online showcase because I can't really travel. You still got problems to get shiny? Yeah, I almost failed the last shiny we got because when I went to go save, my cursor was still over the picnic. So I actually pressed A to set up a picnic, but luckily it was like on a hill, so it stopped me from making a picnic. Good game. How's the open world? I think it's really good. Ideally though, I would say if you have a Switch 2, or if you can get your hands on the Switch 2, definitely play on the Switch 2 versus the Switch 1. The Switch 1 is kind of rough. Yeah. I got really lucky there. You have Switch 1? Yeah, this game on the Switch 1 is pretty bad. Legends Arceus is okay because it's like 30 FPS. And it feels like it at least doesn't have as many issues because it's a much smaller game. Going for Makuhita, gonna grab the Basculin and Arceus like you said. Yeah, definitely do it in Arceus. Now, in Arceus, I'm guessing you have autosaves off, right? Like you're doing that whole autosave off shiny hunting kind of method so that you don't fail a shiny. Okay, yeah, because you're gonna need it. Because the Basculins like to run away. So whenever you run into a Basculin and you hear that shiny sound, you hit save immediately, and then try to catch it. There's been a few times where I've had a shiny pop up and I saved beforehand and it ran away, and then I just reloaded my game and caught it. Because let me see, I think I might have, do I have any more? No, I don't think so. Bum ba dum da da dum. Actually, yeah, let me update my list. Bounce Wheat, Kant. And I guess for this list, I should just get rid of the duplicates so it doesn't confuse me. So yeah, I need 22 more shinies in Scarlet before I am officially done with this game. Ba-dum bum bum ba-da-dum. Why Dialga look like Arceus? Because that is their origin form. To look more like the god of Pokemon. What Pokemon has my favorite lore? I don't really know. I haven't kept up with a lot of like Pokemon lore. Like I know some of the like creepy Pokedex entries for some Pokemon, but lore wise, I don't know. I mean, I guess the legendary beasts. I think that's kind of interesting. Where isn't the theory that they spawned from like EVs that got burned down in the burned tower, and then Ho-Oh resurrected them into the legendary Pokemon that they are now? Isn't that the lore behind that, or something to that degree? That's pretty cool. Alright, we got 6 minutes left. After this, we'll be doing one more sandwich. And I think we're just gonna pop a grass encounter level 3 sandwich and just pray that we get a shiny Sunkern. Shogun evolved into Salamence. He wants to learn to fly. Shiny hunting Sunkern. Should look at this video in the meantime to prepare for that shiny hunt. What's up, Whooper? Can you show me how to get shiny Finneon, shiny sandwich? I mean, the next Pokemon I'm gonna do is a grass type, so I won't be able to make a Finneon sandwich. And in terms of getting a shiny Finneon, usually you would want to make a water sandwich, and I'm not really sure where in this map you can shiny hunt Finneons. You might want to look online for like YouTube or something. Because that's what I do whenever I don't know how to shiny hunt something or make a sandwich. I just Google it. Appreciate the follow, Whooper. Thank you very much. You have good taste. Whooper is a great Pokemon. I am a fan of Quagsire. What's up, Blake? So I recently just got a shiny Bounsweet, so I figured for the remaining of this, or the remaining time on this sandwich, I'll just try to get a second one. But I don't necessarily need a second one because I've already, with this one, I've completed the evolutionary line. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Got Makahito already. No sandwich. Nice. But so far today on stream, we've gotten a Rabombi, a random encounter, a Zuro, right before we started doing the outbreak for Bounce Weed. Makuhita, what ball am I thinking? I don't know, it's kind of like a weird color. I feel like Premier Ball might be good. Luxury Ball is always good. I need to get more like of the like special Pokeballs, because I only have really like the standard ones. All right, we got a minute and a half. Repeat Ball for red and yellow. That is a shiny Bounce Sweet. Nice. Our second one right at the end of the sandwich. Let's make this a luxury ball. There we go. Yeah, for real, Kevin. Not having the shiny sound makes some of these shiny hunts horrible. All right, we got 34 seconds. Can we get one more? Can we get that insane, crazy luck? Last picnic reset. $18 seconds. All right, sandwich is over. We're gonna save. And then we're gonna get set up for our next shiny hunt. Which is, let me just double check. I was looking at Toucanon, the goat of regional birds. That's Big Beak. That's Big Beak right there. I am going to try, where is it? I think it's over here. Yes. It's gonna be the last sandwich of the stream. I'm pretty sure a bunch of, it's gonna be a mixture of Hoppips and Sunkerns down here, if I'm not mistaken. If we do like a grass sandwich, and it's also gonna be Lurantis and them. Yeah, because we have like Sunflora. I'm pretty sure Sunkerns also pop up. So let's drop a save. And we'll just see if they pop up like I think they will. If not, I'll try to find like another location.
And there it is. So I think there's a...
Let's see. I guess there's no... Oh wait, that's egg power. Whoops. Did I save? Yes, okay. I should open up a sandwich shop. Okay. Let me see. I might need... Oh, it's salty and a sour. That's where I made the mistake. Well, if we don't get a shiny sunkern, we'll most likely get a bunch of hop ips. So... the perfect sandwich. So Sunkern is going to be harder to notice. Some flora is a bit easier. It just looks like dried out. Wait, do they despawn if I go in here? No. I need to pay attention to the Lilligant. It's the flower on top of their head that changes. Like, it's crazy how many of like other Pokemon spawn even without a sandwich. It's just the fact that the Switch 2 can handle more. What's that Pokemon at the top again? Cramorant. Welcome, Apple user. Yusha is also a bird who is also a bike. For real. I need to remember to set my controller to charge after this. Been using this 8-bit controller so much. Would you say this game is worth though, or should I get one of the Diamond and Pearl remakes? So for me personally, the Diamond and Pearl remakes are the only Pokemon game in recent memory that I kind of regret buying. The only real good thing about it at the moment for me is we can now shiny hunt Arceus legitimately in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, as long as you have the Arceus Legends Arceus save data. But when I first played through it, I did not enjoy the remakes. They were just too much one-to-one. Like, they should have just made Platinum. Platinum was a much better game than Diamond and Pearl, and they just kept Diamond and Pearl. Did this thing chase me from all the way down there? So I would probably recommend this one over Diamond and Pearl, just because you can shiny hunt all of the starters from Generation 1 to Generation 8 in the DLC. The Pokédex is a lot bigger, so you can shiny hunt in general more Pokemon. There are some exclusive Pokemon in the DLC that you can't really get otherwise. Now, granted, if you have a Switch 1, yeah, like if you like your standard Pokemon game, then I would lean towards this. I feel like the remakes were a bit lackluster. But do note that if you have a Switch 1, this game does not run well. It runs pretty bad. Now, if you have a Switch 2, it runs smooth 60 FPS like it does on stream right now. So one thing to keep in mind. Yeah, hopefully when they remake Black and White, they do it right. It runs quite well on your Switch Lite. I mean, unless they've like updated it for the Switch 1. I just remember when I played it on release, it was kind of rough. And now that I've been playing it at 60 FPS, it's like I can't imagine playing it on the Switch 1 or Switch Lite. Your voice is hella soothing. Thank you. The game's been out for a few years, hasn't it? Surely there'd be optimization updates. You would think so, but they're not always known for patches. They don't really have the best history when it comes to fixing a game right away or over time. You excited for Winds and Waves? Absolutely. I'm hoping that we don't appreciate the follow, Apple user. Thank you. I'm hoping we don't actually have to wait until next year, November. That feels like such a long wait. Now, granted, the longer we wait, the better the game should be, ideally. But that seems kind of crazy. Unless they like have been making the third Legends game, and it's like Legends Johto, Legends Galar, to kind of pass the time until Generation 10, then that would be nice, but who knows. Play Storm Silver, it's a great mod. I've actually played Storm Silver years ago, man. Storm Silver is that old one, isn't it? That's like, isn't that like over 10 years old? I feel like I played that ages ago. Oh yeah, I'm just shiny hunting. My first playthrough of this game has been over for quite some time. Shinies are too common in this game. It's not fun hunting for them. I don't know. I enjoy it. Now, I would enjoy it a lot more if the shiny sound effect was actually in this game, like Arceus or ZA, but we can't have it all. Let me check something. I might. No, we'll stay here. There's a chance we don't run into anything, but that's how it be. I might shiny hunt Sunkern on my 3DS. We always gotta. I would love to see you play the older games. I'm actually planning. I might have to wait until I come back from Korea, when I finish all my visa stuff for Japan. Because I bought the first 5 generations of Pokemon. Now, granted, some of them are like the remakes or whatever, but I bought Fire Red, I bought Heart Gold, I bought Emerald, I bought Platinum, and I bought, I think it was Pokemon Black or White. I bought them all in Japanese, and I kind of want to play through the entire Pokemon franchise in Japanese as a way to, like, one, practice my Japanese and my reading. So I actually have all the copies. I'm waiting for my mother to ship me my Game Boy Advance so that I can actually make a YouTube video or TikTok video of me checking all of these save files of these Japanese Pokemon games, just to see what people left when they kind of sold the games. And then after I see what's inside, move anything over to my Pokemon Home, and then reset all of these save files and start my Japanese playthrough. I'll be watching those vids on YouTube. Yeah, so I'm planning to do a video like that on my YouTube channel once I have all of the things. So the only thing is I can't play Pokemon Black or White. I forget which one I have. I need a specifically I think I specifically need a DSi or something, because I can play the Japanese Heart Gold on my 3DS, and I can play Platinum, but I don't think I can play Pokemon Black or White, because I think the DSi had some like special features, so it's like not playable on the 3DS, or that was the first time they like started region locking or something. I forget. So if I want to play that, I would have to like buy a Japanese like 3DS or DS or something. I could also, since I have the games, I could just emulate them and just play them in Japanese. Because if I do stream those games, I would have to like point my camera towards my 3DS or my Game Boy Advance. Okay, I want to try another place that I saw somewhere. You can pretty much play any DS games on 2DS and 3DS. Yeah, I think the only exception is Pokemon Black and White, because those were programmed to have some special like DSi features. Playing Ultra Sun right now. Nice. Appreciate the follow, Tay2 Wild. I think that was, I'm a bit late to that. You lagged out, sorry. What was I oh, in terms of the Pokemon Black and White, they had like special like DSi features, I think, so you can't play those on the 3DS. All right, so I'm not seeing any Sunkerns pop up over here. So we go back to where we were. So it maybe like if it's maybe if it's the same region, maybe, but have I played Fire Red for the Switch? Yep. I'm currently in front of Deoxys. You know what? We're not getting lucky with this sandwich, so we already saved. How about like for the last bit of stream, we do some Deoxys resets. Imagine we get lucky and get a shiny Deoxys. If a shiny Deoxys pops up, I will Master Ball it. I'm not playing around. But yeah, I think the reason why I can't play Pokemon Black on my 3DS is because it's a Japanese Pokemon Black. That might be the reason. Because I can play the Japanese Heart Gold perfectly fine and Platinum. But Japanese Black or White seems to not work on my 3DS. My stream's a bit laggy, I don't know why. Is it laggy? Is it laggy for everyone? I think maybe the bitrate is jumping around. Yeah, okay. Seems like the bitrate is jumping around a lot. No? Yeah, it seems okay for some people. I mean, would be great to get Ultra Sun and Moon on the Switch with the outline taken out just for a remaster. Yeah, that would be nice. You want to get this game, but $20 price tag on a game that can just emulate this kind of push me off. Yeah, I'll be honest. The only reason, really the only reason I got this was to have a legitimate way to shiny hunt Deoxys. Because this is the only way to get one legally yourself. Like, yeah, like that's really the only reason I got it. Like when this first got announced, I made a video and I was like, the only way I'm buying this is if I can shiny hunt Deoxys. Because before this, the only way to get a shiny Deoxys was either a gift. I don't know if it was ever gifted, or it was from the Japanese copy of Emerald. You haven't seen a shiny yet in Ultra Sun? Usually doing the Ultra Wormholes is like the best way. Oh yeah, this, like, there's a reason I haven't shiny hunted Deoxys a lot. Is because it is full odds, so it's 1 in 8,000, like 192, I think. Or something, 96, I don't know. Yeah, 8,192 sounds about right. No, I'm not taking any Deoxys shinies from people. I want to shiny hunt it myself. And I don't really trust random shiny Deoxyses out in the wild. The only reason why someone would usually trade a shiny legendary like a Deoxys is if it's hacked. No one usually would just give up a rare shiny like that. Yeah, I've gotten a few of my shiny legendaries from Ultra Wormhole. Can receiving a potentially hacked shiny Pokemon in ZA brick your system? I'm not sure. I know, like, I know Nintendo mentions, like, in Pokemon Home, they try to, like, warn people about hacked Pokemon. Yo, bro Chacho, how to get Deoxys. So, you need to beat the game. You need to beat the Elite Four, and then you need to have at least 60 Pokemon registered in your Pokedex. And then you have to do like a whole kind of like mini storyline in the islands. How to start the exact storyline, I kind of forget. I just looked it up online. But the first requirements are beating the game and having 60 Pokemon in your Pokédex registered. Whoops. Your cousin didn't hack, he got traded. Yeah, I'm okay. I'd rather the only shiny Deoxys I ever have is the one I've caught. No, funnily enough, I'm actually from Boston. The rival city. But this image is a meme that has spawned from some friends about putting mean mugging Pokemon in New York fitted caps and puffer jackets just because. Kind of spawned from the Brout memes that happen from Winds and Waves. The GTS and Gen 7 was so bad that so many hacked Pokemon were copy and pasted would crash your game. Fire Shiny Hunt and Fire Red is actually hell. Yeah. I haven't really done a lot of soft resets for Deoxys just because the odds are so insane. You know, we're so used to the Scarlet and Arceus and ZA shiny odds and how easy and quick it is to get a shiny, but I might just have to do like I can maybe start like a series of shorts or TikTok videos where every day I do like a certain amount of resets, like 200 or so. This is real shiny hunting, yeah. Cause yeah, what the odds are. Let me see, when did this email come in? Okay, tonight. Cause right, the odds are what? 1 in 8,192? Isn't that the odds for like the old games? Cause I think now the odds are like 1 in 4,096. Yeah. So if I was to do 200 soft resets every single day, I will hit odds 41 days in. For back in the day, no, those were the odds. Can we just take a moment to listen to this banger of a theme Deoxys has? Yes, we will do one more soft reset. And then we'll just sit on the screen, enjoy the music, and then we will call it a day. Because it's not like this one's going to be shiny. My favorite theme is probably Zinnia's theme from the Delta episode in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And then I think the remix in Smash Bros. Now that is a banger. All right, one more reset and then off to bed because it is midnight and I need to kind of fix my sleep schedule. I'm not sure because I know in Leaf Green it's the defense form and in Fire Red it's the attack form. But I don't know if there's a way to switch them in the old games. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. I appreciate everybody for sticking around and hanging out, and all the follows, all the likes on the stream. We will be streaming tomorrow, same time. So I'm in Japan right now. I'm living in Japan right now. So my stream times are usually around 9 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So whatever time that is for you, you might have to do the conversion. I know that's like 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific. In terms of UK time, I kind of forget. I think it's like 6 hours behind or something. I don't know. But yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's on my TikTok, my stream schedule. That's usually the stream schedule I try to follow. And next stream, we'll see. It will most likely be some more shiny hunting in Scarlet, since we're almost done with shiny hunting in that game. We might play some Pokemon Champions, maybe. You know, something like that. We'll see. Or maybe it's a whole different game. I don't know. But keep an eye out. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. You guys make streaming a lot easier when, you know, everybody's chatting and hanging out. Kind of continue the good vibes. And eventually, once I get partnered on YouTube and stuff, we can get to the shiny giveaways, which I think people would enjoy. But yeah, y'all have a good rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Peace.